Here's your daily updates. Newsman Dennis Daily offers his take on the events of the day in another daily video blog.
Hi and thanks again, everybody. You know my penchant for going to out-of-the-way places. We're on the coast of California, about 40 minutes south of San Francisco, and this is called Devil's Slide. You see this big piece of pipe? Ever since they carved Highway 1 into the edge of this cliff through here, it's been falling into the ocean. There have been rock slides. Sometimes the road has been shut down for more than half a year. They're trying to de-water it by simply extracting water from the hillside at various points, so the hillside will not become liquid and fall down again. I am standing on cement that's been poured here because the attempts to hold up this hill are legendary. The views here are magnificent. That's why so many drivers like to go through here when the road isn't falling into the ocean. And it's rather a miracle that it hasn't fallen through more often. Look at the hillside here, the left half. You see the stripes down at the wear points where erosion can happen. And over on the right side, the worst part of Devil's Slide, where it's steeper, you can see the cement there that's holding up the road where it keeps falling through. Let's look at the blackboard for just a moment and I'll explain what I mean. If you look at a hillside that comes down to the ocean, as is the case in Devil's Slide, what keeps that hillside up is the fact that it's undisturbed. There is a constant flow downward of the hillside, but it interlocks. It anchors itself, so to speak. It holds itself up because of the triangularization. But suppose you dig into it. Well, what happens then? You destroy the geometry. The forces keep coming down, but the triangularization is gone. And so what happens? That shelf gets covered up with yet another slide, and the road is closed again. Since the beginning of the automobile, people wanted to drive up and down the California coast. There were road improvements, but through Devil's Slide, no highway, just a railroad. But the railroad didn't last forever. So they widened the shelf and put a road, and even when it didn't fall through, boulders and rocks came down. Sometimes there were some disasters. Look at this photo. Let me draw circles around the tires of that truck. Do you better understand now just how evil Devil's Slide has been over the years? But after years and years and decades of trying to figure out how to get traffic flowing through Devil's Slide, they've come up with an alternative. And the way they hope to accomplish this, to finally get away from all of the problems of Devil's Slide, is this multi-million-dollar project. Soon the road will turn and go through here and go through twin bores, 2 tunnels over there. What they're effectively doing is going around the promontory of land that keeps falling into the ocean by going through it. And going through the mountain has been a 4-year-long operation, where members of Caltrans used to spend their time and energy trying to shore up the walls that held the mountain up. Now they're going through the mountain. It took a lot of politicking and a lot of lobbying to get the project underway, but large crowds turned out when they turned the first shovel of dirt to start the project. They've already got the lights on in the tunnel, and the roadway is finished, jumping across this valley here. It was a long time in planning, but locals who often have had their lives disrupted months at a time can't wait for this to get finished. From near Devil's Slide on the California coast, I'm Dennis Daily with your daily news update.